Hey YouTube, back here in the garage today. We are not doing any fabricating or welding today. We're changing oil on a 3.5 liter EcoBoost. This is the wife's truck, and she picked it up because her other one was giving her problems. So, and I watched a few videos on how to do this, and I forgot because it's been, I don't know, a month. So I took off the bottom pan here. It's got two access holes you're supposed to use to actually get up in there. And if you crawl under here, it's hard to tell what is what. I'll show you where the filter is later. And you can see there's a tranny, but that jobber there is the oil pan. And supposedly that is the bolt or the plug for the oil. And just crawling around under here, you can see that little nut is loose. I don't know what that's for. Looks like cable of some sort, like a ground to something. Well, there's the little tiny starter? I don't know. I am not a mechanic, so I'm learning as I go. Figured I'd show you guys the pains of the new EcoBoost. This is a 2011, so it's really not new. But I'll try to crank that sucker out. It's tighter than hell. And they're putting these covers on everything. And I thought it was like a rock guard type of deal, but I'm told it's to help with wind resistance. Makes everything more dynamic. Maybe all that dirt and crap that builds up in there makes you go faster. Let's see. The oil filter. And it's dark. Let me grab a flashlight. Oil filter is... you can't see it from underneath. There it is. You can just see the back side of it. The oil filter is clear down there. You know, reach your arm up around in there to get to it. Little tiny guy. And the equivalent, it's got a Motorcraft on it, so I know Ford's been changing oil on this. This is our first. So that's the oil filter. And we're using Valvoline Max Life, and they recommend 5W30. Seems like oil weights are getting lighter and lighter. I'm used to putting 1030 in about everything. Good, bad, or indifferent. Seems to be fine. The battery looks okay. Terminals aren't all corroded. Yeah, I don't know anything about these. I know the old Tritons were good. They'd run for miles. Might have a spark plug blow out once in a while, but that was the least of the worries for most people. I got a lot of buddies who are GMC Chevy guys, and they seem to have an extra truck on hand so they can interchange parts, and I'm sure I'll get some comments for that one, but stick around. We'll see if we can break anything. Sure enough, guys, too big to fit under this truck, so I had to jack it up a little bit, and where the oil spewed out was right where the flipping jack was, so I had to put my hand up there and try to divert most of the oil into the pan. Yeah, good thing it wasn't that hot. I know a guy who can change an oil without spilling a drop, and he gives me crap every time I make a mess, but yeah, that's just how it goes when you're wrenching and you shouldn't be. So that was the oil plug right next to those two. I don't know if those are transmission fluid coolant lines going up to the front. That's what they kind of look like. I'm just throwing stuff out there because I don't know what the heck I'm talking about, but yeah, nice little oil spot. Perfect. Fantastic. I don't know if that's a good place for the jacks, but it's working. Hasn't fallen on me yet. Should have been building something, not changing oil. So, I got the filter out of there. Works sideways. And there's a little, like a funnel I'm guessing that's where the oil's supposed to come out when you take the filter off. Kind of a neat design, but instead it's coming out back here. Apologize for the lighting. There it is, stuck under here. And a little trick, pro trick, make sure that gasket comes with your filter when you take it off. Sometimes they'll stick up there on that machine flange that the filter sits on. And if it's still there and you put another filter on it with a gasket, it's probably going to leak and you probably won't know it till it's too late. Or if you're paying attention, you'll see it, but make sure that gasket comes off of there. So that wasn't too bad to get to. Since I had the plate off and everything was out in the open. We'll throw the new filter on and see what happens. And you're going to need a little filter wrench for this guy. He's only maybe 3.5 inches across, maybe 4. So we'll see. So we got 6 quarts in here, guys. I'll start it up, get all the oil moving around, get the filter full of oil, and shut it off, let it sit a little bit, and check it, and make sure the 6 quarts was what was supposed to go in. And crawling underneath this guy, I was looking for some grease zerks on U-joints and ball joints and everywhere else, and oop, got a little bit of license plate in the camera. And there's no ball joint or grease zerks on anything, so when they go, and there's no way to push moisture and dirt out of them, which is a bummer, but that is what it is. So that's the oil change for the EcoBoost. Not going to take the covers off next time. That was kind of a waste of time and dirt in the eye. So leave the covers on. This thing actually didn't have all the felt covers that it's supposed to have. I'm guessing people got tired of messing with them as they changed the oil repeatedly on this guy. Probably just at the down at the Grease Monkey, they probably just took them off and said the hell with these guys and left them off. So not too bad. I'll catch you guys next time.